is a quick review of Jafra Virtual University. There have been some aha learnings that I feel as a leader, if I were in your shoes, I would most want to know that could help me in my follow-up coaching each week with my working consultants that go to university, with my monthly meetings that I'm having or weekly team times. So let me take you to some hot shares. You will have all these slides as well, so that again, you can continue to use them. So that's my goal, that we keep Jafra Virtual University in front of them. So here we go. Let me take you back to my screen and let's just do a quick review of Jafra Virtual University. These are my aha moments and the needs of the consultants. I have the top bird's eye view, listening, watching for the last 4 months. One, they don't have a goal. Very few consultants came to my training yesterday and said, I have a goal that aligns to my income needs at the beginning of the month. So one, are we setting a goal but knowing why they want it? Number two, they are still shocked that they take that goal, divide it by 4 weeks, then mark the days they're going to work and plan the hours and the sales goal of that day to achieve it. Even if their goal is 3 QNCs, they're going to have to invite 30 people. So it's a sales goal and a sponsoring goal. Sponsoring is just talking to and inviting enough people to achieve the goal. If you use the 64 connection sheet this month with you and your future leaders, you will have 6 QNCs. 1 in 10 join. I can tell you, I've had 3 coaching groups and 1 in 8 joined that were invited on average. 50% once they took a look, however, joined. 50% of our guests at a joy meeting join. So you can't change the numbers. The key is we have to focus on inviting 60 people this month, different people, not the same 60, but different people as well. So that's a key tool. Parties are the key. I can tell you the excitement yesterday of the parties. Your consultants want to go to the Party Fest. They want to hear how people are doing parties. They know parties are the key. And I am telling you, the industry is doing so many parties. It's incredible, incredible. Every brand has shifted to virtual parties. If that's a gap of learning, stop thinking about it, looking for it, go do it. Get your team practicing, like I heard Debbie Yingling say. I love that. And focusing your team to go from 400 a month to 1,000, like Debbie focused on. Meeting with your manager is what I told each of them. Meet with your manager every week for 15 minutes to plan your calendar, plan your list, and create your strategy to achieve your sales and sponsoring goal. Many of them were like, oh my God, I love that idea. So set up a place for those who are going to training and want to grow. And your new consultants, no ifs, ands, or buts, your new consultants need you the first 4 weeks every single week. Have it structured like the Success Squad. You've got the new consultants team time every week after their orientation and their launch party as well. You have your VIP group. They might be a monthly planning group, but those that are focused on that $1,000 and growing a team should have a weekly team time, just like the Success Squad of Shafika. And they're the potential, San Fran and new leaders. Then they really hadn't thought about using the Joy Meeting as a way to invite 10 people so they can sponsor one every single week. That was aha moments. And they really didn't understand that income is so big here with weekly parties. In today's mantra, Jan and Frank, they all knew that it was 10 parties on your books meant success. Holding 2 parties every single month was the key to this business years ago for those that were here. But they also forgot that 1 in every 2 hostesses join companies. And in this model today, many are sponsoring 1 at every party. So again, taking them back and reviewing the hostess program. These were my ahas. Let me do my quick clicks. So what do we focus on? Oh, sorry. You're going to have these slides. This was the key, how we kicked off new consultant training yesterday again. And we focused on, if you didn't hit your goal, you don't change it. You have to add that extra $200 if you were short to next week. And now you have 4 $150 days instead of 4 $100 days. Then we taught them how to achieve the goals. So I'm going to pause on this training because this is critical. This was their favorite thing about yesterday. We taught them how to take a book and strategize for income and success. So we taught them to take the book out, and they did this in the workshop. And I love Cheryl said, okay, she looks for the wow offers. What are the big deals? It could be down here as well, the biggest sale items from 40 to 50% off, or those offers that you look at and go, hot dang, this is it. So first, they put a Post-it note or they dog ear the wow offers, the hot, big selling ticket items. Second, they go in and say, what's new? What's my story? From Facebook Live to my client calls. What's the limited time offers that I've got to tell them I can only get my story lotion this month? What's limited? Only this month. Royal Jelly Original Bottle, only this month. Next, they look at what pages are the QR codes. Watch them all so you can educate and show them to your clients and go on Facebook Live. Second, and next, what has, again, the sent pages? Sense makes sense when you know what pages they are on and you tell your customers to open to those pages, scratch and sniff. So then to turn to that, most of them didn't know what a QR code or scent strips were. They don't look for that in the book. Then we went back to the 4 departments. They had to pick their top 1 or 2 feature items from skincare, color, toiletries, and fragrances. Then we said, but wait, you always have your opening. So what's your opening conversation and what you're most excited about? But what's your closing? Many love the stocking stuffers as either door opener or door closer. Many love the Atterese because it's our #1 women's fragrance. They thought that was going to be a hot ticket item. And the closer for sure. They love the beautiful holiday kisses on the back. So we strategized with them to pause and go through the book different. They just paged through it and they shopped for themselves. They were like, oh my gosh, wait. Then we went back and looked at the words in the book. There is so many cool words in there to create theme parties, a new party each week, a Facebook Live party on your personal or business page. One of them was the Fireside Fragrance Party. Those are books. I think there was something like the Sleigh Ride Party, okay? Or the Dear Santa Shopping Show. Look at the front cover. So wish list worthy picks. How fun is this? So they totally shifted how they looked at a book. But wait, there's more. Strategy number 2 to the monthly book was to look at the offers and pair them to people that they have sold to in the past, people they're going to sell to in the future, people who might even join their team because of these offers. So what we did is we said, now you go back through the book and you write down names. If you have people who love the Royal Jelly Original, then you write down every client you know, even consultants, because you're a leader, who are going to go bonkers over that offer. After they go through with their Sharpie, then they write down all the names. Then they come back a 3rd time and they do math class. And they say, great, I have 10 of that Royal Keepsake. $149. OMG, I'm at $14.90 in sales. Are you kidding me? How many people did they know that would do the antibacterial collection? That's a gift for everybody. It's brainless, right? It's $29. How many of them did they think they would sell? We even went back and paired it by budgets with a holiday shopping list. Are they helping people on live, virtually, and in person with their shopping list and pairing it to the budget or their lifestyle or their personality? And they went crazy. All I saw was so much money is on the table when they strategize, just like you just said, Jan. You got to strategize as a leader. You strategize in your own sales and even your team sales. They loved this. They even thought about who do they not know yet that might want to buy this and where could they go prospecting. Both classes had a little different scope, but I'm telling you, they went crazy. Then we did one more book look. And we paused and we took the action and we said, do you go through it really quick or do you pause and read it page by page, word for word? And when you go back, there's 3 steps again. 1, what am I going to earn in the action for the monthly incentives? The agenda. San Fran, maybe I need to talk to my manager. Oh my gosh, I want $250 in this jacket. I got to talk to my manager. Oh my gosh, I need 50% this month. Great. The VIP, I've got to get these almond offers early. So they go back through, or my goal is to be VIP. Then we said, but wait, again, maybe you saw this offer on the back page because everything on TV is talking about you still need sun care, right? So Jaffer did a drop it low price opportunity. So what are they going to do with that? Then we talked about what do they want to share? What will they earn? What did they learn? Because inside of there, the message from Houdin, the training from our beautiful Linda Flores out there, reading, and going back and saying, what do I want to earn? What do I want to learn? And what does Jaffer give me for training dates and tools to help me earn, such as the $19 kit, the new consultant packs to help me earn San Fran and the jacket in cash. Again, pausing and going through the book, taking notes in that notebook like Jan just shared, but then going into the action and looking at the dates, planning that calendar that Jan just gave them as well for those dates and pairing it to the regional calendar and your calendar. So what will I earn? What did I learn? What tools do I have to earn it? What dates am I going to show up and learn, and who can I bring? And then who am I going to invite with the party offer of the month, to be a consultant this month, to even maybe be a client this month so I can grow to earn. And writing names. When you see the VIP club, if they have a pre-team, who are they going to work with to become a VIP? Names again, pairing the promotions with people from the book look of the sale book to the book look of the action book. So I'm going to, again, just come back to you all. Keep your checklist in front of you. What's in it for them? This is our last month of 50% at 400. But if they've had 300 or more last month, they're eligible this month and next month for 50%. So everybody at 300 or higher, everybody from September, last chance for them to be at 50% with 300 or 400 where there's more perks. Remember, this agenda is a $400 order, okay? It is not accumulative. They have to have a $400 order one month, 400 the next. And as soon as you hit 400 in December, so you want to help them strategize how to be at 400 week one so they can have their planner to have it all set for 2021 and ready to go and grow. So again, that is strategy. Let me pause a minute and come back to the audience. How many of you do the book looks this way with both books, with your teams? Debbie Yingling, awesome. Anybody have an aha moment with that? All right, any comments? Anybody want to share?
That's something I'm going to put in practice, the book looks with my team, so that I always remind them, don't give away all your books. You got to keep one for yourself. You got to have a product catalog. You got to have your action brochure. But now I've been doing that individually. It would be better if I just do them all together at one time, and then they can feed off each other.
I love this. That's what was fun last night. They were going through, what's your favorite offer? How many of those would you want to sell? How does that help you get to a $400 goal? You know what? They were like, I could sell 3 of the Royal favorites, that collection, right? I could sell 3 of those and there's my $400 goal. They're like, oh, duh, I don't plan to get it. I just think about the number. It gets bigger, scarier, and I don't have a plan. So I love that. Think about your monthly business meeting leaders. It's always the first business day of the month at 11 a.m. What if your team watched it on Zoom together, and then when the meeting was over, you stayed on and went through the 2 books and made their plans instead of booking something else? If it's the wrong time of day, fine. That's fine. You can either record it or do it later that day. But again, even if they're looking at it virtually, start there. Don't worry when it comes in the mail, right? But help them plan it. I love that. Go ahead, Pat. Take it away.
Can you hear me okay, Jackie?
Yes.
Okay.
And you muted. We can't hear you now. You muted yourself somehow.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I touch that bar and it goes off sometime. Okay, so we took the two books at our newbie meeting, and we picked out the favorite things that we had, and we looked at the prices in the big catalog, and we talked about offering the price of the large catalog and then introducing the prices that were in the brochure. So our clients are really getting the value of what the real price would be if they bought it individually or if it was not on sale. So it was like giving the great big discount, the same thing they do at this in this stores. They give us this big price, and then you get the red dot sale, and and it goes down and down. So we talked about that. It's using that as a strategy to sell the product, and it's been effective.
Excellent. It's kind of that this or that approach, right?
Yes.
This is the price. Do you want this or do you want that? So I love that. That leads me to the next. This was the big aha moment. Okay. So let me take you to from what Pat just said as well, is again, they were unaware of where all of the Jaffa Biz virtual party tools are. Please take your team there. I can't do everything on a regional meeting. You have weekly meetings. Show them that virtual hub. It's changed, it's gotten better. But do they know all the tools we have to make the parties fun? Their activities, their games, their invitations, everything's there. No one really knew about this, by the way. So this is a great opportunity. Some of you may have it, but I'm just saying in general, okay? The next thing they loved was that this video is there for the Royal subscription program. How are they marketing that as one of the top gift ideas that go on giving throughout the year? And so again, a family that has a box subscription for Christmas, how cool is that? They really loved that. They also hadn't been promoting their website. Many of them knew about it, but they weren't out there promoting it every day. Just inviting everyone personally in Messenger, in text, to shop and have effortless shopping with great discounted prices that stores maybe aren't offering, with no contact delivery 24/7 and unique giftables under their tree. So again, they really loved that. This was the big ahas. Most did not know the hostess program. So we really took a look at, they get the volcanic mask free. Just like any home party, you get something free. I'll review that next week about my party experience with Tastefully Simple. But then we went through every time you take an order. I love the full catalog and I love the sale price, but then there's this and that from the hostess to the kit. So we have buy and save, but we also have book or begin. So when you take a look at what they were spotlighting, again, saving a hostess, never sell Revitalize. You save a hostess $50 if she just invites some people to a 30-minute shop and save show, a sleigh ride party, right? Or a 15-minute live and just create a quick event. Doesn't take any time. Then we took a look at every level, 1, 2, and 3. And we looked and said, wow, if they're going to buy that stocking stuffer of $31, the Royal Revitalize eye treatment, wait, because in November, if they had a party, they would get the volcanic mask free. They could spend $43 and get the eye treatment for just $12 more, plus maybe even a royal jelly lift. And then for $26 more, even a Revitalize. And if again, you take a look at this, you combine it for $69, they can get 3 Revitalize type products or royal jelly products. A balm, an eye treatment, and a lift serum. So are we pausing and not taking an order, but encouraging bookings? Those were big ahas. We even looked at Revitalize. If you look at the book, $142. This is your way to look in a book and train them for parties. $142 Revitalize set with only 2 serums, by the way, okay? But if they book a party this month and they're a level 3, they could have 3 serums instead of 2. They would have the eye Revitalize, which is not in the 142. They would have their balm or cream, right? And they could choose 1 they could choose one more product from level 2 for $102, $40 left, 3 more products. And again, they don't have the cleanser, but I would use that free with a booking or a sooner booking if you book in the next 2 weeks. So are we pausing in the brochure and teaching them, again, how to book parties? This they went crazy on. Most did not know that a hostess gets 67% off our 3 to 5 products, our #1 selling skincare, $178 value for $60. In the book, it's 30% off, but when they book, it's $67. $31 for an eye treatment for stocking stuffer, $60 for all 3. That's $20 a piece. They are not looking at why people book parties. This was another aha moment, okay? We took a look at, are you bundling? A hostess actually has 6 collections to shop and save from as a hostess. This is why people shop. We have fragrance, spa and toiletries, makeup, and skincare this month. This is a fun party, by the way, festive and flawless virtual makeup party. I would be hosting those left and right. But look at this, $75 makeup set for $29. She can buy all 6 offers with a $600 party, 5 at a $400. So are we marketing? Plus they're free Revitalize. So again, pausing and saying, you want to shop from every department, be a hostess. You can bundle it together. I haven't gotten there yet. You know, Deland did a great job taking my hostess bundle last month, but you can do it. I just haven't had minutes. I've been doing all the training. But think about the bundle if they got it all. Gold is a huge seller in our market. So again, are we not selling it, but booking it? Here is one idea I encourage you to do. You can buy your volcanic mask for $7 non-commissionable. Love that. But this color set only costs you $14.50. Why wouldn't you give her that plus a mask free if she held a $400 party in the next 2 weeks? I'm telling you, I booked a party on Tuesday. I had the invites out on Thursday and I held it on Tuesday. It was so easy. It was 15 minutes. Okay. So look at that. Your cost is what? A mere $21.50. But a hostess gets $106 free. And this is the rage of beauty today and holiday beauty. So I'm just saying pause and bundle and look. I'm not going to go through a lot of these slides, but we really talked about working with a hostess before, during, and after, making her feel special, having fun at her party, creating a plan to get bookings. No party is good without 2 bookings. Setting a goal with your hostess to have 600 in sales for her, 2 bookings for you, and to help you have 30 people in attendance so you can sponsor at least 1 or 2 people. You got to have a goal with the party and then identify hers. And we showed them how they spend less on the wholesale order form for these non-commissionable collections from Jafra. So they have the extra money to give to hostess bookings, to give to drawings for the people at the party. This sheet is phenomenal if you're not using it. This is probably, there's 2 sheets that I love that Jafra made for JVU back in July. We train them on the contact list. This is a contact list, so they keep paper information in a 3-ring binder on their clients' names, their favorite products, little notes about their family, their birthday, where they work, the departments they like to shop. We challenge them all to homework to get 100 on a contact list. Call 10 a day. Start the day with 10 on your list and the day checking off the list, and plug in where you can call. Next, we challenge them to schedule 10 parties. Go back to success schedulers in your branch and many success schedulers. I can't drive that. That's what you do. So think about, how do we bring this back? And really training on the hostess program at every training you have. That's the best resource for success. They now saw they could do 10 parties. One girl last night, I could do 10 parties in a week instead of a month with the new virtual business. No kidding. So we talked about how up in one of the companies, they had 87 hostesses and $46,000 in a 3-day Facebook event. So again, keeping this in front of them, they're working really hard to sell one by one instead of parties. This sheet is everything I would have dreamt of. Oh my God, you guys, 40 years ago. I used to make documents similar to this. This is the best I've ever seen. This is the party planner. It's in your units under Jaffa Virtual University. This is what your consultants are trained to use. Look at this sheet. Hostess goals, what platform you're going to use, WhatsApp, texting, email, mail, Facebook, group messenger. What are we going to do? Dial my calls or post calls. What is our 3-step communication to get attendees? What's the theme of the party? What products does the hostess want you to showcase? How do you want to plan for success? Do they want games? Do we want drawings? How do we keep them? Should we do one department a day and go live? What's best for your team? How many guests are you going to have? 30 is the minimum, just like old school. Look in the new consultant guide. It teaches them before, during, and after party planning. Then what activities again, and how will we follow up? So are we keeping your party open for 2 days or 3 days? My party was held on a Tuesday. She kept it open till Sunday. I thought it was a little long personally, but it's okay. We kept it open and closed it out. So again, what do you have using this tool? Please keep this in front of them. The way to develop the best that is in a person is through appreciation and encouragement. Charles Schwab, bringing your team together, showing them the tools to meet more people, to have parties, and to promote to leader. That's our key. And again, providing incredible concierge follow-up service. That's our goal of what we do. So I challenge you all to give back this month. Share the opportunity. Be present and be kind to everyone. How many thank you calls and gratitude calls can you do a day? Help your leaders and consultants. That's your top priority when you are a leader, is to develop consultants and future leaders who need that extra push. Start it this week. We're giving you the tools with great $19 kits. Have guests at the Joy meeting. We have Michelle Hall as a teacher this week. We have Helen Singleton next week with Carol, who is in the healthcare industry, a nurse. The following week, it's going to be Marie Menard as a business owner and what it's like for servers in restaurants, because they own a family restaurant, bartenders. What a great supplemental business to go alongside any of those services in the industry. And look at the new consultant packs. These make me so excited. I can't stand it. I love these packs. Last night, consultants had bought 1 pack. They didn't know they had to buy 2 the month they joined. So please market the heck out of these packs at orientation within 48 hours when every new consultant joins. Then help them sell them at their launch party within that first week. That is a mastery system to have successful consultants join with a friend and do parties together. This is the key to success. Invite everyone to join with a friend and get the best branding market tool I've ever seen, a Jaffa fleece jacket. One size fits all from about size 4 to 14. It's the best we've got. We cannot do sizes, but this thing is flexible from our cute little Natalie all the way to Juan Carlos, and even more in depth and size fit in this coat. Go get it. And quarterly bonuses. Don't leave this cash on the table, but let's bring in consultants who stay active, who are earning income in the social virtual world. Leaders, this is your month to be on track to $500 bonuses. If your title is district manager or above, what is going to show success is how many achievers. Lead by example, you, and then influence an achiever. We've seen that happen with Lisa Washington, Norma Lopez. That was last quarter. Let's do it again this quarter. This is the key to success right here. You as a leader developing others. How will you have 6 direct this month? Earn it all. How will they all start with a jacket? Or maybe go to 3 with the cash, 4 for manager, 6 for double cash. Now is the time to market. When they do that this month, San Fran is all sitting there. You have an opportunity to be in the running for the international trip, because if you found 10 leaders this month and next month, even if you're at 0, who want more with 4, 2 ways to payday every day this month. Start now. Nothing is impossible anymore in this new world. It's as big as you're willing to dream, and focus is what you get. Make sure you take your team to the Jafra Business Hub. It's new. It's awesome. We're getting organized. We have much more to come, but it's there. So we're getting there to make this virtual hub on the backside as great as we are on the front side, and as great as you are. Remind your consultants to not wait till month end. We're going to expect delays of at least 3 to 4 days. Jafra is doing remarkable. I hope you shout out loud how great your company is. You didn't see a lot of out of stocks in a season we should be. We have hired some of the best people to keep our inventory and to keep that warehouse moving smoothly. So I am beyond proud to be in Jafra Cosmetics. Share it out loud, be grateful, and invite others to it. Again, use the IPA calendar, color code. You've got to strategize. Green is money-making time for you and teacher working consultants. We did this on new consultant and successful consultant activity. Using blue for their training time. They've got to go if they want to grow. And yellow, that's your administration time, but do it in the dark hours when you can't talk to people. Talking to people, seeing people is still how you succeed in this business. So use this as your coaching tool. So I'm not going to read all of this, but here's your strategy. Tools for success. Ornaments of success are phone calls first, follow up next. Big kickoff this week for your THANK-A-Thon, or whatever you want to call this incredible month of gratitude. A horn of plenty, I don't know what you want to call it. The feast, the buffet. But look at all of the reasons. Who do we call? We got to decide the group we're going to focus on for our phone calls in those hours, those minutes, those days. And then you got to make that script, what's in it for them, and pile and dial. Trust me, I could call 16 directors for a phone call, for a reminder of a call in less than 25 minutes. I spoke to about 3, and I followed up with a 1-minute video to each of them. They won't answer. They don't all answer the phone because they can't. It's okay. But you can do a lot in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Just call first and follow up with a video. And identify, am I calling my P's? What's in it for them? Is this my I hour? Come on back. You haven't ordered in 5 or 24 months. The A's on your report. They're active, but what's in it for them to order this month, from the agenda to 50%, etc., more income? The N's, they're not yet activated. How can you help them get activated and get in this business? The VIPs, recognition, gratitude, thank you calls. How fun is that? But stopping and listening, like we said. The new QNCs, every month, calling them for welcome to Jafra gifts. New ones from last month, making sure they don't leave Paris fragrance on the table and the nail lacquer. Every month, sending them and calling them with follow-up text, emails, pictures, postcards, cards, anything you do in follow-up. Even if they're new, but they never had a launch party, do one. They're craving them, they want them. Even if they're new and you didn't do an orientation, do it. Make sure every consultant has their website on and a Facebook business page. People are finding us because they're shopping online. The more websites on, the more they're going to find Jafra when they're looking for giftables. You have your future leader team. This is the peak season. Oh my gosh, we don't have this in December. This is the time. Your new managers following up in their first 90 days to their new manager bonus, to make sure you have new manager orientation. I know Norma already did that with her new manager yesterday. You're going through the leadership guide so they know everything on the table, their goals and all the gifts. Your leaders listening, thanking them, and supporting them with a plan, a strategy. And your clients, of course, for the 5 B's, buy, box, book, begin, or build fast income in a virtual world, building a team and building clients. I encourage you all to do Green by 19 for every group, or even a 3-day kickoff promotion this weekend, just like we did the 3-day closing. Strategize to achieve results. Again, I encourage every leader, get back to growing your team consistently, just like VIPs, at least 1 QNC a month. That's a leader VIP to me. When you add at least 1 new QNC a month, 2 is the model for potential growth, but 1 is a mandatory business model for leaders. Lead by example. If you wonder why you don't have indirect sponsoring, it's because you might not be sponsoring enough or consistently enough. So that again is all of our opportunities for call to action, to give back, to share the opportunity of leadership, consultantship, parties, and client shopping. Effortless shopping is the name of the game with great customer care. Expand your reach, get out of the box, brainstorm. Where would we go when people are looking for us? If you know teachers is tomorrow, did you boost for them? Did you make a list and invite them? RNs next week. Strategize how to reach into hospitals, how to invite them somewhere. This is where we make a positive difference. When you give, you will receive in Thanksgiving. So again, during this season, I challenge you to brainstorm with your leaders, to get together and focus on pre-inactives and inactives. Let's get the Amber region to 85,000. We want to contribute to Hudi's goal, to being one of the top 2 countries. It takes all of us. Reach down into every leader, please. If you got to include them in your calls to help them come back, do 3-way calls, it's okay. Focus on QNCs, direct yourself. Go show your team a jacket and $250 in bonuses and invite them to do it with you. How many QNCs will you have that have that jacket? And why not more? San Fran, Paris, a new title. And I'll be sharing this week live who is on track for Best of the Best annual recognition of 2020. We got the report, so you've got 8 weeks to be in the national recognition. I've sent you the book. Well, you're going to see who we're taking a look at, who's in the running. So that being said, take a look at your ornaments for success by sharing gratitude and giving thanks. I hope today you had great learnings as a leader. This is for you. You're always giving. I hope this gave you some perspective, some ideas, and a strategy, because when you take action, CTA, your call to action, you are going to have a November to remember, just like the USA. So I want to stop sharing.